Hello everyone and welcome to a new series I would like to play on the channel, or a new game. Now this will be, let me just skip through this little intro, but this game is called The Binding of Isaac. This is Afterbirth Plus, aka the expansion to this game. Now I wanted to play this game because I actually really enjoy it, and I also do want to diversify some of my content. I'm not going to be obviously playing this as much as Minecraft or other games on this channel, but I do want to play this every once in a while because it's a great game. Plus, you know, it is a little bit easier for me to just sit down, non-edit, just play a game out of it. You know what? It's a fun game, too. It's a very, very simplistic game. So what I'm going to do, actually, is delete this file right here. This last one, yeah. So we're going to start out a new game, new run. Binding of Isaac is pretty simple, though. To explain it, basically, you play as this little boy right here, Isaac. And your goal is to clear through stages with, you know, your tiers. You have bombs, you have items. There's a lot of stuff you can do. So, these are the rooms. As you can see, we're in Basement 1. If you see the top right of the screen, we have our rooms. We have our health to the top left over here. We have our bombs and keys and coins over here. There's just some cool stuff. Now, I don't think... Oh, no, okay. I do have mods enabled, so we're gonna disable all those. And then we're gonna new run, because I kind of want to unlock stuff, you know, playing this game. So yeah, here we go, guys. This is my run. This is I use arrow keys to shoot, and I use WASD to move. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a tinted rock right here. I think I can break it like this. Now, a tinted rock, if it does break, yes, drops items like this. Soul hearts, which are a little bit more HP that I can pick up. That is not permanent, sadly. And then that's a sacrifice room, and some keys and coins. Keys will be used for chests. Certain rooms will be locked. Now, these are enemies, flies. I use my tiers for combat. The keys will be used to open up areas. Coins can be spent in the shop or in donation machines. As you can see, I can use a key on this chest. I got a coin and a heart. Probably not the most worth chest, but our first item. This golden door is a item room. And as you can see, entering it, I do get glaucoma, which is blinding tears, which I'm pretty sure just shoots out a strange tear effect every once in a while that blinds my enemies. I think. Pretty sure I'm correct with that, but yes. So, I'm basically just going to be playing through this game a little bit. I am delaying my hardcore series with the Flat World Hardcore. Not because I died. I did not die. I haven't actually played it since, but I do want to figure out what I want to do on that series next and how I want to like schedule those uploads as well with other series I plan on doing soon. So yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about it as we continue on with this run. But let's go into our shop. Let's see. Okay, so in our shop we have a mapping. Sadly, can't afford it because we don't have enough money, as you can see from our top left. And then we have a battery, but we don't have anything that can use that battery. So yeah, we're just going to head into the boss room, which as you can see is this skull door. Scary room. Okay, so Larry Jr. is our boss. This guy's a snake guy. I kind of want to hit his face, because if you hit him in the middle, he does break apart. Oh, there's my blind tears. I think that's my item is causing him to do that. Oh, okay, so I broke him down the middle, and now see he's split into two. I really don't want him splitting off too much, because then I have to dodge more and more enemies. Oh, damn. Okay, I bumped into him. Yeah. So this game is very, very interesting in its play style. It's not very similar to many others. It's an indie game. I do enjoy it a lot, so I thought I'd post it on this channel because, you know, this channel isn't just going to be Minecraft. It is going to be a Minecraft mostly based channel, but I do want to play other games. Wow, we are taking a lot of damage against this guy. See, I thought I'd diversify my content with this. I was thinking some other games. If you guys want me to play some games that I might not have heard of, you can always leave a comment down below, and I'll check it out. I'm never one to turn down a game as long as I can play it on a PC. Relatively with decent recording quality. That's basically my only two statutes, or I don't know, rules, I guess. As you can see, we're going down to the next floor. There are floors in Isaac, usually the final floor having like a lock onto it, but we can unlock more and more stuff as we play through and as we beat the game multiple times. So it's not just a one and done game. You don't see the entire game on your first playthrough. Far from it. This is a mini boss. This is Sloth. And usually he fires out these little tears that are explosive, like these green tears. I don't know why he's not firing them. There we go. And he also spawns slimes, or looking little slugs, but I hate slugs. They're really annoying enemies. Let's kill him real quick. He dropped a card. Okay. So as you can see, oh, and that is another thing I'll explain in just a sec. As you can see, if I pick up this, I have a card in my bottom right. Now it's called Temperance. I can place it down, And I could bump into this for, I think it only damages my red health. Yes. So you can pay, and that gives me some money. And what I just picked up was called Eternal Heart. And basically, as long as I have it whenever we go down to the next floor, I get another heart, which is pretty good. Now, we do want to kill... These guys actually cannot hurt me if I bump into them, but it's when I explode them. Yeah, they turn into flies that can hurt me. Those gray ones can't, but if they turn into a red one like that, then they can. So yeah, we're going to want to mob our way through, get to our next item room. And this game, while it isn't the fastest pace, I do feel like it's a pretty decent game that, you know, most people can enjoy or watch their first playthrough and kind of fall in love with it, almost like I have. Okay, so this item is Infestation Shot. I think it's Infestation 2. Yes, Infestation Shot. So basically, what it does is every once in a while, I'll fire out a tear, I think. Or no, actually, it's every time. Okay, so if I ever kill an enemy with my tears, it spawns in a blue little spider that does damage to me. Okay, now that chest was worth it. It gave us a bomb, a nickel, and a penny. Now we are going to use our last key to go into the shop, because, you know, we got some good stuff. And that's Mom's box of trinkets. Now what that does is a little cool ability, but we don't really need it right now, so we're going to blow up that. Sadly, nothing there we need as well, so we're going to just leave the shop. There's nothing in there we need. But, yes. So this game is very, very special in my heart. It's definitely probably one of my favorite games, if not my favorite to play, so I definitely thought it was definitely a staple, or should at least be on the channel once or twice. Every once in a while, I should definitely post some of this. But if you guys don't like the game, of course, you know, you could just tell me in the comments and I might just play something else. But, you know, try not to, like, diss this game, because it is, again, special to me. But if you do want to see me play other games, or if you want to see me play more Minecraft, you can just tell me down below, and you know what? I'll do that. I can always play games in my free time. I don't have to play them on this channel as well, so... Obviously, every creator is going to have a few games that his community might not enjoy as much as him. But that is fine. That is fine with me. But... hoping that you guys do enjoy this game, I do want to put this on the channel a little bit, so I'm going to use this card real quick. That summons just a giant foot down and stomps on the boss, aka Monstro. I don't like him very much. He's an annoying boss. Now, this is our boss item, Mom's coin purse. This will give us some pills, but I'm actually not going to take them, because pills are usually, they usually give stat downs. As you can see, we have our stats right here. The sword is damage. The arrows would be our tear rate, aka how many tears we fire every second. Movement speed is a little foot. Range is the bow and arrow. The other little, like, thing that has, like, 3 little lines that looks like it's moving is shot speed, how fast our tears fly out of us. And then we have luck. But now what we just got is a devil deal. Basically, whenever you don't take damage on a floor, your red hearts, as you can see, I have a soul heart right here to protect my red health. But then I have red hearts. Well, if you don't take any damage to these red hearts, then you have a high chance of getting one of these, a devil deal. And devil deals, you can pay those red hearts permanently, which means they disappear, you don't have them anymore for items. Now, this is the Satanic this is the Book of Belial, which is a temporary damage up for a room. And this is a little Brimstone. I'm going to pick up little Brimstone, and I'm also going to pick up both of these, because both of them are pretty decent items. Now, luckily, we are going to have a little bit more health, but this is what little Brimstone does. He's actually pretty cool. He's one of my favorite familiars. He just does a little, like, laser shot. There is an item called Brimstone that gives you the ability to do what he does, but on a much more massive scale. But this guy is just pretty fun to use. He will be pretty decent damaging, so hopefully we can do well with him. Now, as you can see, yes, I did have an Eternal Heart, that white little heart that covered half my heart, and that brought us up to 2 red hearts instead of 1. Now, this is a challenge room. You can open up what's in here, but then you have to fight through 3 waves of enemies. Now, actually, I kind of want to do this, because, you know, we don't really have any reason not to. Plus, I do want to test out our Book of Belial, you know, show it off. So, as you can see, I used it, and I do get a temporary damage up. And I'm pretty sure this does actually increase my devil deal chance, because it is a percentage chance per floor. You're on your second floor, as long as you take no damage, I think it's a 100% guaranteed. But every floor after that, I'm pretty sure it's 33% with a way to, like, level up. But as you can see, we can kind of just go through here. Our face is looking horrible, but it's okay, because, you know what? This game is not about the best looking. Now, we did get another card called Wheel of Fortune. All this does is pop down one of these. I don't really recommend playing these that much because they're pretty useless. They usually scam you out, so we're just going to leave it there. In this room, there's some pressure plates on the ground. You just have to dodge these little tiers and then tap on the pressure plates, and that should clear out the room. These guys spawn in spiders, and when you kill them, they spawn in another spider. These are just some basic enemies in the game. But, yeah. So as you can see, we are doing pretty well, actually. This is a pretty good loadout. We have some decent. I think we have decent damage, especially when we have our Book of Belial. Oh, this room is annoying. These guys only shoot at diagonal, so basically you always want to stay on top of them or next to them, but I don't recommend staying in that room for very long. Now, those guys are annoying, because that was what you saw. You might have saw that the guy right here, where I'm standing right now, had a different color variation. He was a little bit bigger. That is a champion enemy. Champion enemies have a small percent chance of spawning instead of a normal enemy, and all they do is 1 full heart of damage, and some of them have a little bit more abilities. Now, I'm pretty sure this is Speedball. This might be something else. I know it's Roid Rage, actually. Yeah, Speed and Range. That's it. Yes. There are a bunch of different syringes in this game. A lot of them do different stuff. Now, as you can see, Little Brimstone. He's a really good item, actually. He's able to hit through walls. That is Dull Bulb. Or, I think it's Dull Bulb or something. Or, I don't know. All it means is that, as you can see, we do have our usable item. I'm going to use it right now, actually, to show this off. As you can see, it does have 3 charges, which means every 3 rooms, it will fill back up, and I can use it once. That's a battery. That actually fills up all of our charges, as that's why I was saying earlier we didn't need it. As you can see, we did clear the room, and if you see up here to the top left, our charge did fill up 1. So, 1 of 3. So now we need to beat 2 more rooms, and we will fully charged up again to use our Book of Belial again. Okay, so now we got another room in here. We do have a shop. I guess we can go in there. We have a decent amount of money. Now, that item is Chaos. I wouldn't recommend most people on their first playthrough taking Chaos, just because it basically scatters all of the item pools. We are going to buy a key because we don't really have any. It scatters all your item pools to make stuff differently, so your devil deals won't be the same, your boss items won't be the same, your item room items won't be the same. You're randomizing the game even more than it is, which can be good at certain times, but it is taking a higher chance on some things, so I don't recommend it, especially to a first-time player. This is Gertie Jr. There is a Gertie, it's just a giant-looking turd, but luckily we only went against little Junior boy here, but Junior, also kind of scary. I forgot to use our Book of Belial, by the way, which is kind of my bad. Could have been dead by now, or we could have killed him by now. Oh, damn. Okay, we lost our Soul Heart, sadly. That's annoying, but we did get another Devil Deal. Now, you gotta remember, we have no Eternal Heart here, so whatever we buy, we kind of be taking a risk. Now, that's Guppy's head. While this is a decent item, it's not worth bringing our health as low as it would, so I'm not going to actually take that. What I am going to do is actually go up to this curse room we hadn't gone in yet, because basically I didn't want to remove our soul heart or take damage. Now, this is risky to go in here because it does take... The curse room does actually damage you when you enter it. Oh, we should pick up this. Yeah, for sure. Now, it does damage you when you enter it, actually, which isn't great, but usually you can get around it. Now, sadly, I did want to troll this bomb into here because this chest can only be broken by good old bombs, but we are going to use these pills right now because, you know, why not? I mean, we have no harm that can really be done to us except for a little bit of stat down. We did get a stat up, luck up. I truly don't know what luck does except for some of your tier effects. As you saw, we had that one, our first item made the enemies dazed. I think it just increases the chance of that happening, which isn't great, but it isn't terrible. I would say it's like the worst or the least important stat. It's not the worst stat, but it's the least important. That's a big boss room. Now, these are challenge rooms, except you fight bosses. They usually have better loot, but they're also a lot more dangerous. Now, this is a library. I knew this was going to be a library because I actually saw it coming. Now, technically, we could cheese the win here. Or not right here, but we could cheese the win out of this. Because basically, if you use this on the final boss, you win. But I don't want to do that. We do have our double active card, which lets us activate our Book of Belial twice. We might want to save that card just for the boss, because honestly, that's a pretty good card. These are golden turds. If I pop them, they give me a lot of gold, or coins. But sadly, we're not going to be able to get over there because we have no way of flying or crossing over that. But if we do get flight or any other ability that'll let us cross the water, maybe we'll go over there and get some money. Didn't mean to enter that room so quickly. Let's go in here because it only costs a coin to go in here instead of a key. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to bomb this. Okay. We're going to bomb this guy and hopefully he'll give us a key. Okay, we got another bomb. That's good. And usually I say don't play these machines, but really with our current setup right now, we kind of need to. At least a little bit. Let's play it down to 10 coins and see if we can get anything. Okay. Another reason you shouldn't play these machines. And we get a pill. Come on, something good? Power pill. Would have been good if we saved it for the boss. It's just a little thing that lasts one room. Just really hoping for a key for our item room. Again, another thing we just can't reach unless we have flight. So you can see, I can't go through those corners or anything, but that's fine. This room, you can just skip through because it's not important. Now, that is a champion, but there actually is 2 champions in this room. That guy we just killed. Oh, he dropped the gold key. Okay, that is awesome, guys. So basically, a golden key, as you can see, it didn't actually give us a key in our stat pool, but for the rest of this floor, we can open all things that would require us to have a key. So this, bam, open. Now this is Continuum. This is actually a pretty decent item. Continuum means that my cheers continue on. So if I miss, it can carry over again and maybe hit our target that time or the next time. So that's pretty decent. Let's go to our next area. Okay, we got some bomb flies in here. These guys have always been one of my least favorite enemies because you really, especially when you have spiders like I do that attack your enemies without you asking them to, they can definitely be a little deadly. Definitely can't, they can be the end of the run. Now, this room is a little bit safer, but these guys do actually jump around a lot. Now, what we're looking for to increase our stats, because as you can see, our stats aren't great. Our range is great, because we did pick up Continuum, which technically gives us infinite range, but we want more damage and tears, because we fire pretty slow, and our damage is pretty bad. But luckily, we do have a little Brimstone buddy, who is going to carry us through this run for now. Now, we forgot to go through our shop. I definitely recommend you always check your... If you have the key, the golden key, always check your shop. There's really no reason not to. Okay, unless you're scared of this guy. Now, I didn't think we actually had him unlocked, but Greed is a mini-boss that has, like, I think a 5% chance to spawn in the shop, but usually you're getting 1 mini-boss per floor. But we get Steam Sale. Okay, so Steam Sale is a 50% off from every shop item, basically. So now, next time we go into a shop, our shop item will be 50% off. So that's actually awesome. Now we're going to go fight the boss, which is going to be Gertie. So as I said, there was a Gertie Jr. Here is Gertie Sr. Now, honestly, we really don't need to use our Book of Belial here, but there's so many batteries on this floor, I do recommend it. Now, actually, I can go look at our stats. See, now instead of having 2 damage, we have 4. Which is a little bit better. We do want to be careful here because we do not have a lot of health. We have some health, but not as much as I would like. I definitely like a little bit more health. Luckily, little Brimstone, again, carrying through. We did beat Gertie. Thankfully, we did get Placenta, which is a health up, and we got a Soul Heart, which means hopefully we can protect our Devil Deal on the next floor. Because if you do take Red Heart damage, you guys gotta remember, that is sadly, you might lose your Devil Deal, which we did this floor. But sadly, we did take some Red Heart damage. But next floor, hopefully that should change. So we're going to go down to the second to last floor. We do want a little bit better stats. Our damage isn't great, but it's fine. We can work with it. I do think that we can win with this run. The final boss is difficult, but I think we can beat it. Oh, okay. Now, there isn't really much of a story consistently. Like, there is some deeper lore to the characters, but not as much as some other games. So really, you're just clearing through and you're kind of building your own character up and having fun and, like, dungeon running. I think the game's great. I think it's awesome. I'd love to play it on this channel as well. I feel like it's a game that'll... It's not a small game community. But I do feel like inconsequential, or that's not the right word, Nick. In comparison to other game communities and how their games scale, I feel like this game is better. As in, like, for the amount of people that play it compared to how much time and effort was put into a game, I feel like it's deserving of more praise. So I feel like more people should definitely check out this game. I think it's like on sale on Steam right now for $15 or something around there. So if you do have the money and you do like the look of it, I'd say go check it out. It's honestly one of my favorite games. I've been playing it for a few years now. I only have like a few hundred hours on it because I don't get to play it as much as I used to. I used to have it on my old Steam and have like 400 hours. Now this is Halo of Flies. This gives us little 2 protectors, and basically if any projectiles hit those flies, instead it'll block it instead of it hitting us. But yeah, as I was saying, great game. Go check it out. It's in Steam right now on sale, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, you can go get it. I recommend it. It's definitely one of my, if not my favorite, top 3. Oh yeah, and sadly, as you just saw, we took a full heart of damage there. Some enemies drop down creep, or like this, like, effect on the ground. As you can see, stuff is half off in the shop. Now we're gonna blow this guy up for some money, hopefully. There we go. But yeah, you can get half off items now. Okay, so I think we've checked out really everything we need on this floor. Yeah, so let's just go for our boss, because you know what? I think we're ready. Okay, Monstro 2. Okay, so this is the second phase of Monstro, or second version of him. He does fire a brimstone laser, which is kind of scary. There it is. But he doesn't usually fire it at you unless you're to the left or right of him, I'm pretty sure. So as long as you stay below him, it's actually safer. He does spawn in some flies as well that can damage you, but they're not that bad. As you can see, I'm mostly focusing on Little Brimstone doing most of the work here, because he is our best source of damage right now. I wish that we had a little bit higher of a damage stat. We can get that up easily. 1 or 2 good boss items or devil deal items. Okay, we are taking a little bit of damage. Didn't really want to take damage. Now our glaucoma did activate there, so he's gonna go down, thankfully. We did get lunch, which is an HP up, or a rotten meat, sorry, and we got a devil deal. Hope we can get something good. Okay, so we did get some good items in here. We got flight. I am gonna take that. We did unlock a Zazel. It's a new character that unlocks. I think every 3, if you get 3 devil deals. Now, I really don't think it's worth going for either of these items because they are not great when you only have 1 floor left. The cat that was on the ground was Dead Cat. Gives you 9 lives, but it replaces all the hearts you have left with 1. Which actually we could have cheesed and got both items. We could have bought the first one, bring us down to 1 heart, then taken Dead Cat, and it would have brought us up to 1 heart again. But I don't think it's worth it. Now wait, this room right here. I'm gonna place a bomb here, and if it actually works, no. Okay, sadly not. So every once in a while, oh, I see where it is. It's to the right of the item on the map. But when you place a bomb in some walls, there are secret rooms that are not shown on the map, but you can bomb into, and they actually do give you some pretty good stuff sometimes. Now, it is the final floor. Actually, we shouldn't use our money yet. Okay, well, we got a payment back, so at least we didn't waste that coin. We should not use our money yet, actually. We should wait. Okay, these are Mom's hands. Mom's leg are the final boss. Okay, well, that is the dead Mom. I don't know why we're getting that on here, but I'll explain a little bit more once we get to the Mom fight, which is going to be the final boss, and hopefully we can beat it this run. This is technically considered a mini-boss, but I don't consider it that, really, because it's not that much difficulty in it. Okay, let's kill this guy. We are getting a lot of flies. Oh, 2 of clubs. That doubles our bombs. That's pretty good. Now let's go into here. We have Bob's Rotten Head. This isn't a terrible item. All it does is an explosion like that, but we don't really need that in comparison to like the Book of Belial, which is a pretty good item. Yeah, let's just go for this instead. Now we did get, as you can see, there was a red puddle on the ground. That's creep, but luckily I'm not affected of it while I'm flying. But if you're not flying, you will get affected to that. Okay, here's the shop. Sharp plug isn't terrible. It's every time we damage, we get some stuff. So I'm gonna actually put some coins in our donation machine because I can bomb this actually when I have coins in it, as I'll show. Okay, if I can get myself stuck in there. Well, as you can see, I'm upgrading our shop. This will be unlocking new items, and it upgrades our shop a little bit. So as you can see, I'm about to put 20 coins in there, and there we go. Soar upgraded level 1. So now next time I play through this game, if I do play through it with you guys will see that, you know, instead of 2 items being in there, it'll hopefully be 3. Okay, now we did take damage there. I didn't really want to take damage, but this room is kind of inevitable sometimes. It's kind of sad. Okay, here's the boss room. To be honest, we have everything discovered that we want, so I think it's better, it's our best bet just to go in here and try. So here we go, guys. Let's see if we can go beat the boss. Start off, we're going to use this. We're going to use our double active card, which gives us hopefully a damage up. Let's see, how much damage are we doing? Okay, we're doing a bit. Now this is Mom's foot, or that's what it's called by the community. It's basically just Mom's feet stomp on you. You have to poke her eyes out and stuff. And this will get you into the next section of the game is once you've beaten this. So basically we want to clear through this game as fast as possible to get here. This is the final boss. I'm just trying to like explain it as simply as I can. We do have her at half health, which is good. Remember, we don't very much have a lot of health. And she does deal, I think, a full heart of damage. I could be wrong. She might just deal half a heart, which would be a lot better. We can only take 2 hits then. We're not able to really damage her a lot here, sadly, because this wasn't a great run for damage. But this was a decent run overall, so if we can win this. Oh, we did get, because of one of our items, actually, I'm going to pause the game just to show. We did get an item at near the beginning of our run, Old Bandage. It, if you can see a circle to the bottom right of my, or to the left, you see my stuff. You might see a circle. And right above that, you see a little X made out of 2, like, logs almost. That is old bandage, and whenever you take damage, sometimes it does drop an HP on the ground, so that's good. We actually wanted that. But it does look like we are about to beat Mom here, so there we guys go. That was the first run of Binding of Isaac. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, because I enjoy making this content. But if you guys want to see some more, leave a comment. If there's any more questions you have about the game, I can try to answer them in the comments or in the next video, because you know what, I do enjoy making more content on this game and other games. So again, if there's other games you want me to see me play, well, comment them down below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.